This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats, all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, as we welcome you into Preston Gym. It's the final game of the first day of the Preston Indians Holiday Classic as the Preston Indians take on the Sugar Salem Diggers here tonight. Dan Hubbard along with Lyle Fuller back with you here from Preston Gym. Preston comes in 3-0 and the Diggers are 1-5. They've had kind of a tough go of it so far, but first of all, Lyle, it's good to have you back with us.
Dan, great to be with you tonight. I am excited for another season of Preston Indian basketball. Wish I could have got to be with you on the call on those first three games, but COVID being what it is, it was what it was. So here we are. I'm really glad that this tournament is able to go on. This is, I think, the 7th year the Classic's been in place.
Right.
And we've had a lot of really good teams, really good tournaments, and I expect nothing less from this year. Should be a good one tonight against Sugar Salem to get going for the Preston Indians.
But for Preston, they come home. They won 3 games in a row on the road to open the season. They're 3-0, and they get to come home to a place they know very well and they play well at. In fact, they've won 41 of the last 42 games played on this floor.
Yeah, that's got to be a little intimidating to a team coming in. Of course, Sugar Salem is a 3A team. Now, they've won the last 2 3A state championships, but they are a division lower in terms of size of school. Probably a lot of these kids have never even driven through Preston, much less played in this gym. So this will be their first taste. But I'm sure our hometown Indians here tonight are glad to be played at home, even though we don't have a big raucous crowd due to the COVID situation.
Tonight being what it is, it also not only the opening round of the tournament, it also becomes the home opener tonight for the Preston Indians. And they've won the home opener now 12 straight years.
Wow, so that would even predate Tyler Jones's tenure then. So yeah, great mark there for the Indians, and I think they're allowing maybe some parents in tonight, but again, pretty much stripped down crew and stripped down crowd. But I'm sure they're glad to be here for some home cooking.
Do you remember when the last loss was on opening night?
I don't. I don't think I was here for that one.
Okay, I'll tell you, it was on December the 11th, 2008. They lost by 9 points to Hillcrest.
Wow, so yeah, that would have been back to Ryan Young's tenure as coach. But yeah, of course, the Indians have had a lot of success here under Coach Jones, and they come out with a brand new team virtually this year. The roster turnover being what it is in high school basketball, and so, I like those stats, Dan. I like those historical stats, but this is a new bunch, and they've got to make their own way this year.
Absolutely they do. That's absolutely correct. We'll take a timeout. Speaking of Coach Jones, we'll come back and we'll visit with the coach right after this timeout.
KACA.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Hubbard for ChemDry of Northern Utah. Are you worried about the safety of your home or business? Well, ChemDry of Northern Utah can help. Their new Micro Pro Shield service disinfects, then adds antimicrobial protection for up to 90 days. They use patented technology to create a layer of spikes on surfaces that mechanically kills microbes on contact for up to 3 months. Their hospital-grade disinfectant is EPA approved for use against SARS-CoV-2, the very cause of COVID-19. It's simply ideal for residential and commercial settings. If you'd like more information about their new Micro Pro Shield service and you're in Cache or Box Elder County, make sure you call today, 435-752-6100. That's 435-752-6100 for ChemDry of Northern.
Sushi, a word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
Tonight's pregame visit with the coach is brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Services Incorporated, the local independent insurance agency offering you many different options for all of your insurance needs. Call for your competitive quote today at 208-852-20. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500, or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
KACH.
Welcome back here to Preston Gym, the final game of the opening day of the Preston Holiday Tournament. The Indians coming up against the Diggers from Sugar Salem in just a few minutes. We'll talk to Coach Jones as we get ready. You'll finally get to come home and play on the home floor. You know, you got to go all the way back to the end of the conference tournament last year. It's been a long time since you played here.
Been a long time, for sure. No, we're looking forward to it. You know, we've had a great start to the season. You know, a young team, been able to go on the road and have some success, kind of start to find our identity a little bit, and we're excited to be home for our first home game of the year, and it's always great to play here.
You open the season 3-0 after a nice win at Blackfoot, a challenging win for your boys.
Yeah, I thought that was the best game we've played so far this year for sure. They're a really talented team, and I liked our kids. You know, we dug a hole early the first half, but they kept battling. They stuck with it. They didn't panic and really kept our composure down the stretch, hit our free throws, and had a great win on the road.
So you get to come home. Now you're going to face Sugar Salem. Regardless of what their record is coming in at 1-5, you know, back-to-back state champions, that's still a tough pedigree they carry in here with them.
Definitely, and you look at their games, they lost by 1 point, they've lost by 2 points, they lost by 3 points, they lost in double overtime. So they've been right there. They just, they're like us. They lost a lot of kids off last year's team, and they're trying to figure it out also, the varsity level, and get that experience. So they've been competitive. Like you said, they won the last three of the last 4 state championships at 3A. They know how to win. They have a great program, and they're going to come in here tonight with something to prove as well.
What's been your impressions the opening day of the tournament?
Good. You know, it's been entertaining. I thought all the games have been great. Star Valley and Twin Falls was a really good game, went down to the wire, Twin won, and then Skyview Marsh was entertaining. Skyview pulled it out late. Really good game, and this first half here has been up and down, 3-point contest the first half. So no matter who we play tomorrow, and whatever game it is, we'll have our hands full with both Bonneville and Mountain Crest are fun to watch.
As long as it's at 8 o'clock tomorrow and in the winner's bracket.
Exactly, that's where we want to be. But no, it's been great. Most importantly, it's just great to see basketball. You know, to have the tournament field, to have the tournament here. It's a big event every year. We look forward to it, and good to have the teams that want to come every year and participate in it.
Best of luck tonight, and we'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thank you.
That's Tyler Jones with us on the pregame show. Back with more right after this.
KACH.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Indians basketball. The Indians have won 4 Idaho State 4A titles in the last 5 years and look to keep building on what has become a championship tradition. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. Tonight's game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited.
As we again welcome you back live here to Preston Gym, Dan Hubbard along with Lyle Fuller, John Beverly back in the studio, our engineer tonight, and we're glad to have you along with us here on KACH and on the World Wide Web at mylocalradio.com. It's game 4 of the opening day of the Preston tournament, and time to meet the starters. First for Sugar Salem, it's a senior, number 1, Crew Clark. Also starting, it'll be a senior, Gazen Garmer. We'll also see Toby Pinnock getting a start here tonight. Number 23, Ryan Harris gets a start here this evening. And I missed one out there. That'd be number 10, Porter Holt for the Diggers from Sugar Salem. Now the starting lineup for our Preston Indians. 3-0 on the year and coming home to play their home opener tonight. As it'll be Stephen Roberts, the junior, to get a start here this evening. Brecker Knapp will start tonight. Brecker, of course, who has appeared in 13 games last year, has started all 3 games this year. Cole Harris, the lone returning starter from last year's team. This will be his 30th consecutive start at the varsity level here at Preston. Brandon Hess played in 24 varsity games in his career. He also has started all 3 games. And Gabe Hammonds had 25 points against Burley. That's a varsity career high for him in his 29 varsity games that he has played in the last year, plus this season so far. As it's a heck of a starting lineup for the Indians, Lyle.
Yeah, Gabe was a deadly scorer off the bench last year, but in that kind of role confined to shooting 3-pointers mostly this year. Off to a great start and scoring from all over the floor, not just on the 3-point line, and doing a great job for the Indians. For the Sugar Salem Diggers, Crew Clark is the kid to keep an eye on. He's a returning All-State player at the 3A level.
I didn't have a time to check or look it up, but Gabe Hammonds is averaging over 21 points a game in the first 3 games. That you would think would be pretty high up as far as overall scores in the state. As right off the tip-off, it goes down low on the blocks to Hess, and Brandon able to get the first 2 points of the game.
a set play and an assisted basket right off the bat.
As here comes the Diggers. Holt goes over on the far side. That's Crew Clark. That's the young man you were talking about. Goes over in the corner to Harris. Drop it down low. Poked away by Harris. Taken away by the Indians. Down the court quickly in a layup for Brecker Knapp.
Nicely done. Tough shot. Driving from the left side. Putting it in with the right hand. Brecker Knapp.
There's that full court press that's been very stingy for the Indians as it forces a turnover as the pass goes over the head of Toby Pinnock.
Indians able to use their length and force a turnover there.
They lead 4-0, just not quite a minute into the game. As here comes Roberts across the timeline, up into the front court, takes it down toward the right corner, gives it in the corner to Knapp. Back to Hess. He's triple teamed. He fights through it. He's fouled, going to the basket.
Good sign. I like getting Hess involved early, Dan. He's one that we got to keep on the floor. Foul trouble seems to be one of his biggest challenges in the early going this year.
Toby Pinnock draws the foul. His first. Hess to the free throw line and makes the first. Hess, who is a 75% free throw shooter, is coming off a season high. Of course, it's only 3 games. But it also became a varsity career high for him. He had 12 points in the last game at Blackfoot last week.
Yeah, and he'll have a size advantage on whoever's guarding him tonight. We need to keep going inside.
So here's the Indians again, get up in the front court. Sanderson almost lost it, able to get it back, kick it back out. A three-pointer from Garsmer straight away is no good. Get quickly outlet, comes to Hammonds. Tries the little drag step, no good. Hess has the rebound down low, is pushed from behind, and they take the ball away. Here's Garmer. Pushes the ball back up into the front court. Give it back over to Clark. Free throw line extended to the left side. They come back out top to Kazan Garmer, number 4 in blue. Back to Clark now as he holds the ball with Hess right on him. It comes back to Holt. Swing it over here on the right side. It comes back to Harris. All the way down to the corner. Three-pointer from there. That's Clark. It's too long. And Hammonds has the rebound. Ahead quickly, it goes to Knapp. Brecker takes it down into the right corner. Can't get a shot. Down low to Harris. Off the glass, but it won't go down for him. Pinnock has the rebound and pulls that down. 6-0 Indians, 2 minutes into the game. Pass is intercepted knocked away by Roberts, picked up by the Indians. Here comes Preston, 3-on-1, lay it up. Hammonds can't get it to go down. Back to Knapp for the easy layup.
Boy, a couple of point-blank misses, but the Indians clean it up.
They lead 8-0. Here's Clark back into the front court, takes it down into the right corner, gets it back out. Sanderson wants to drive, pulls up, jumper is short. And again, Hammonds has another rebound for the Indians. Ahead to Roberts up into the front court. Roberts drives the baseline, play it up and in. Nice move as Stephen Roberts goes baseline with a little slick step and gets the layup in the roll. Here comes Clark back up into the front court. Nice move down low as Clark finally gets the Diggers on the board with a driving layup, and it's 10-2. Hammonds up into the front court. Gives it back to Roberts. He'll hold as he'll wait. Now give it back to Hammonds. Free throw line is extended left. It goes to Harris. Now back out top to Roberts again. Here comes Hammonds back into the right left corner. He'll shoot from there and hit it.
I guarantee that's not what Coach Freeman wanted out of that zone to give Gabe Hammonds an open 3. Good ball movement by the Indians.
He's got his first 3 of the night, and it's 13-2. Harris intercepts it. Here comes the Indians again. 3-on-1. Harris all the way. Left-hand layup is good.
Cole Harris so active on defense.
As they get it up in the front court, and they want a timeout before it goes any further. 4:34 left here in the first. 15-2. Preston's up. Quick timeout. We'll be right back.
KACH.
If you think buying a car is hard, stressful, and it takes a long time, you haven't shopped at West Motor in Preston and Logan. We've got a large selection of quality new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles to choose from. Because we offer great pricing and the buying process is simple, we also have a large inventory of used vehicles to choose from. Buy your next vehicle from a dealership that has provided customers a stress-free, quick, and reliable buying process for decades. West Motor in Preston and Logan. Stop in today or visit us online at westmotorcompany.com.
West Motor Company.
KACH.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center. With the finest care you'll find anywhere in the Cache Valley, Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st West here in Preston. About 3.5 minutes gone. Preston up 15-2.
Boy, great start. On the defensive end is where Preston's making it happen right now.
Raken Clark into the game in blue. As a nice little Euro step there from Crew Clark, and gets the layup. And it's Indians 15, Clark 4. Back out top, Roberts will hold there as he gets the instructions yelled into his ear by Tyler Jones. Back here behind him. On the left side, it comes to Hammonds. Lost the ball off his foot. He's able to run and go get it as he dribbled it off those yellow sneakers that he's wearing. Back to Roberts out top. Bounce it inside to Harris as he pops up to the left elbow. Has it there. He'll hand off to Knapp. Kick it back over. Roberts in the left corner. Three is just a little short, and the rebound's off, taken there by Clay.
Good look. Nobody in front of Roberts. Just couldn't quite get that one to go.
Here's Crew Clark. Again, this time he throws it away and out of bounds. So another turnover here against the Sugar Salem Diggers. That's 2 for them here in the first quarter. And Preston has the ball back with an 11-point lead. 3:43 to play here in quarter number 1. Hope you enjoyed our coverage from the earlier games. We'll go through the scores here when we get the opportunity from the first 3 games here tonight. Hammonds pulls up, 15-foot jumper, needs a bounce, won't get it. Actually, long rebound comes back to him. Now he's got a little bank shot on the run. That one won't go down for him either. And that'll be an offensive foul. It's going to go against Cole Harris.
Couple good looks there for Hammonds. Tough luck so far on 2s, but he has hit a 3 here in the early going.
So Cole draws his first. That's the first foul against the Indians. Steve Roberts goes out, and Traeger Shumway comes in as the ball deflected there by Knapp. Knapp gives it off. Hammonds still can't get that one to go down, and the rebound's off underneath, again taken away by Clay. Clay gives it off to Christian Gordon just into the game as a three-pointer from the left side. That's going to be too long as that shot put up by Sanderson, and a foul in the backcourt.
Of course, Shumway, a new player in the program this year, transferred in from Skyview, as I understand.
His parents built a new home out in the Franklin area, so they moved from Smithfield, just a little north, came into Franklin, and now he's a member of the Preston Indians. He appeared in 11 games last year with Skyview. Knapp all the way, gets the easy runner in the lane. Brecker's got 6, and it's a 17-4 lead for the Indians. Clay pulls up. They'll work it back out top. Sanderson gets it back out top to Gordon. Gordon crossover on Knapp. Drives down the left side. Can't get a shot. Kicks it over in the corner. 2-pointer there put up by Riken Clay is good. So Clay gets on the score sheet. Hammonds on the block. Down the right side it goes to Hess. Wants to turn baseline. He gets double teamed. Throws it over the head of Harris and out of bounds. And Preston will turn the ball over for the first time here tonight.
Yeah, Preston, little full court press again here. Their length and their athletic ability really bothering Sugar Salem here in the first quarter.
Tyler Lindhart off the bench. He'll come in as Hess goes to the bench for the Indians. Full court pressure again put on by Preston. It's intercepted by Hammonds. Quickly they get it ahead. It's Knapp all the way. Lay it up and in. Record Knapp's got 8 here in the first quarter, and it's 19-6 with 2 minutes left.
Great start for Brecker.
Kendall Harris up into the front court. That pass is deflected. It actually went off the thigh of Cole Harris. Ends up in the hands of Garmer. Back down low. Find it in traffic. Can't get a shot, so they kick it back outside. Sanderson throws it away. It's another turnover. Quickly back ahead. Back to Knapp again. Lay it up, and he missed the layup. He got it a little bit too far underneath the basket. Comes off to Shumway. Back out to Hammonds. Top of the key to Harris. Back to Knapp. His best friend throws it to his other best friend. Back to Shumway again. It's the third opportunity here for the Indians. 1:25 to play in the quarter. Comes around the screen set by Harris. Shumway drives down the right side, kick it back to Hammonds. Hammonds crossover, finds himself down on the block, but he traveled. Turnover against the Indians. That's 2 apiece here in the first quarter.
I thought on that breakaway, Dan, that Brecker was just going to go ahead and dunk that ball. He's definitely capable. I just didn't quite get it down.
I had the feeling the same thing that he wanted to, but then at the last minute thought, yeah, I better not.
Better lay
and then he found himself too far underneath the basket to do either one.
Yeah.
As the pass is intercepted, taken away again by the Indians. Another turnover against the Diggers as Tate Presley into the game here for the first time. Gives it off to Shumway. Back to Presley. Presley may be the best pure shooter on the team, if you ask Coach Jones. Back down low to Presley. In the paint, can't get a shot.
Yeah.
Straight away to Shumway. That's good for 3. Dragon Shumway hits the three. 22-6 in the final minute here in the quarter.
Good job, Cole.
Taken away by Harris in the backcourt. Here comes Cole. Quickly back up to Knapp. Snap it back over to Priestley. Can't get a shot. Finds himself down low. Gives it to Lenhart. Follow-away jumper roll. Gets the soft shooter's touch and falls in.
Bench points for the Indians here in the first quarter.
Absolutely. Just working the ball around well. Sanderson, top of the key. Holds it with 15 seconds to play. Comes to Harris. Swing it all the way back over on the left side. Gordon looks at a three, doesn't take it. Sanderson and Lenhart got a hand on that to knock it out of bounds. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Preston leading by 18, 24-6, as they have come out and really barnstormed here against Sugar Salem here early. And the inbounds pass goes off the top of the rim, quickly up into the front court. As Priestley, as it gets run over from behind by a truck named Kendall Harris.
That's too bad. Priestley's probably also the best jumper on the team. If he gets away, he will throw it down with some authority. Outstanding high jumper. Unfortunately, he had his high jump season cut short from COVID this last spring, but one of the best in the state at the high jump as well.
Shumway to bring it in with 3 seconds to play. Into Harris. A little spin move. Goes high off the glass. It's an air ball as Brecker Knapp just tries to flip it back at the basket, and it comes up short, but Preston leads by 18 after the end of the first quarter. Get a look at the score if you're watching on mylocalradio.com. It's 24-6, and we'll be right back.
KACA.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
The second quarter of tonight's game is sponsored by Webb Funeral Home, 1005 South 8th East.
Webb Funeral Home, established in Preston in 1925, has served the needs of Franklin County families and their neighbors for several generations. Now in their modern new full-service facilities just off Highway 91 south of Preston, Webb Funeral Home continues to offer caring and professional services to all residents of the area in their time of need. Funeral directors Douglas Webb, Ron Smaley, and Jordan Webb, along with aftercare specialist Jody Rasmussen, thank you for your trust in them and welcome your questions and concerns anytime. A message from your friends at Webb.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Last year he was pretty impressive from the line, I know.
Well, we'll go to the second. Preston leading 24-6. The ball will belong to Sugar Salem to start the second quarter here. Dan Hubbard along with Lyle Fuller. John Beverly back in the studio as our engineer tonight. Want to say thank you as well to John Newbold, who joined us on the internet feed today for a couple of games as our play-by-play voice. As the shot no good, put up by Crew Clark. High rebound comes up as the shot put up by Pinnock. Priestley almost got up high enough to get it, but he's going to end up drawing the foul instead. Yes, he will.
Yeah. Preston coach is saying a little more blocking out, then you don't have to take big swings at a shot block. just box out and get the rebound.
Good idea. So here is Toby Pinnock at the line. First one is short as he misses the first. Tonight's game brought to you in part by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley with Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, Jeep, and Dodge trucks, all available right here in the city of Preston. Pinnock's second one rattles in. His first point of the game, and it's 24-7. And here's Shumway. Gives it off to Priestley, swing it back to Hammonds. See if he tries it from the left side this time. Not. It's going to come back out top to Priestley. Back in the corner to Hammonds. Looks at a three as Gordon reaches in and pokes it away from him. Hess back into the game. Down low. Lenhart on the block. Lay it in. Tyler Lenhart's got 4. And it's 26-7.
Kept the ball high. Just went right up strong to the hoop.
Clark back up into the front court. Shumway strips it away from him. Ahead to Priestley. Goes nice little step around a man and lays it in. Tate Priestley. Somebody's going to stand there and try to draw a charge. Like, here he was. No, where'd he go? And he was gone.
Big long strides, and he's right around.
Gordon to Clark. Clark looks down low. Nothing there. He'll bring it back out top. Back to Gordon. Trying to get it down into the blocks. It's knocked away, taken away by the Indians. Another turnover here against Sugar. That's their 6th of the half. Up into the front court, Hammonds. Priestley from the left corner for 3. Good. Priestley's putting up an example for more playing time is what he's doing.
Yeah, he was out first couple of weeks of the season with an illness, but he's back in the groove now for sure.
Gordon, straightaway jumper from 17 is no good. Almost goes in the backcourt, but Crew Clark able to save it at the line. Now he wants to drive down the paint, and he's fouled on the drive. Ball will be out of bounds down low for the Diggers. Foul's going to go on Tragan Shumway. That'll be his first. 3rd on the team. In fact, it's 3rd on both sides now as Linhart and Priestley both come out. Harris and Roberts back into the game. Hold on, get the other sub back in is Ryan Harris. Not the coach of the girls' Lady Indians team. This is a different Ryan Harris. Although I think from what I understand, legend says that there's a lot of teams in this state would love to have the Ryan Harris of years gone by.
Back in the day, he was an excellent player.
Shumway intercepts it, another turnover, one-on-one. Tragan, reverse layup, almost got it to go down. The JV guys across the way jumped up like out of a jack-in-the-box to celebrate that shot.
Circus shot. It would have been amazing if had it fallen. But he gets tripped to the line.
Foul is on Kazan Garmer, his first. And here's Shumway at the line, and he makes the first free throw. Shumway had a season high of 13 against Highland. And he makes both free throws and keeps his ledger clean as he makes both. He's 10 out of 10 so far from the line this year.
Yeah, very, very smooth stroke there, Gregor Shumway.
33-7. Preston trying to make quick work of the Diggers here tonight. Garmer back out top to Sanderson. He gives it back to Harris. Drives it down low. Nice pass down low to Pinnock, but he goes up and he gets fouled. Pinnock's going to go to the line to shoot a pair here, as the foul is going to go on Braden Hess.
Again, Hess would have been better off just to form a wall. He's taller than the player shooting. Just put your hands up high and make him shoot over you, make him take a tough shot.
You talked about it. The important thing is to keep Hess on the floor. He's had a hard time with fouls in the first half this year, as he had to come out early both at Burley and against Highland. And that's just his first foul here tonight with that one, as Pinnock misses the first free throw. Now he'll try the second. That one's no good as well, and Hess has the rebound up high. So here's Roberts back up into the front court for the Indians. Harris comes to meet the ball, hand it back to Shumway. Here's Shumway, drives, kicks it back over in the right corners. It goes to Hammonds, pulls up from the right elbow. Jump shot there, down, and comes back out again. Hess with the rebound, put back basket. Hess has 6, and it's 35-7. Come back over to Clark. The three-pointer, no good. Harris able to corral the rebound, and here comes Preston. Little scoop shot, and it goes in for Cole, and he's fouled.
Sitting on his backside, he does the symbol for count the basket. Please count the basket.
I'll take all I can get. Basket's good. Ryan Harris draws the foul for the Diggers. And Lyle, there's 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half, and Preston leads by 30, 37-7.
Wow, incredible start here for the Indians.
Harris free throw, no good. Rebound is off to Clay.
Sugar Salem looks a little unsettled, Dan, a little shell-shocked. Hard to prepare for the length and athletic ability that Preston's throwing at him here.
They've lost close games, but they have lost. They are 1-5 coming in here tonight. From the corner, Holt, no good. Rebound is off to Hess, and then a rebound foul on Porter Holt as the sophomore compounds the problem, picking up the foul. That's just his first, 6 on the team. So with just under 5 minutes to play here in the first half, the Diggers are now also out of fouls, as Roberts gets it back up into the front court. Harris at the free throw line. Drop it down low to Hess. Reach and foul from behind.
Yeah, good play, though. Hess has about 4 inches on the guy guarding him there in that man-to-man defense.
That's 2 on Ryan Harris. And Braden Hess will go back to the free throw line. Whoops, hold on a minute. We need to we do something. The officials look over the scorers table, and whatever was a problem 15 seconds ago is no longer an issue, apparently. So we'll go back and play. Here's Hess. First one is good on the front end of the 1-and-1. Tonight's game brought to you by our friends at Webb Funeral Home, who sponsor the second quarter of our game here tonight. Remember, they're a compassionate staff who will help you in your time of need. Call 852-0533 for Webb Funeral Home. Hess makes them both. He has 7 in the first half, and Preston leading by 32. Garmer apparently got popped in the nose here early on. He's got a bandage in the nose to absorb some blood. Gets it back, comes back out across the top of the key. Back to Harris. Back to Clark. Wants to shoot, can't. Gets it back down low. Too far underneath the basket to get a shot, so he'll play it back out to Garmer again. This is the best ball movement here shown by the Diggers. Clark from straight away, a long three is no good. Rebound inside, pulled down by Clay. Wants to go back up. He's behind the basket, but he throws it away and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, snagged the rebound, then had nowhere to go with it. Kind of panicked and threw that one away.
The Diggers lost on Tuesday night against Snake River. They lost by 2, 41-39. They've lost by 1, they've lost by 2, and they've lost in double overtime so far this year.
Yeah, Snake River, a really good 3A team.
Down low, Hess from the right block, able to watch the man fly by and get the layup.
Yeah, good patience.
Driving down the middle, Gordon can't get a shot. Kick it back over to Gazeman from the corner. That's no good. Rebound's knocked around. Roberts has it, tries to get it back up in the front court, knocked away from behind. That's a turnover against the Indians as the Diggers come back up into the front court again. Garmer, top of the court, key. Harris chases him around the top of the key as it comes back over in the left corner to Holt. Dribbles out of the corner, now he'll give it off. Gordon, 3 from straight away, needs a bounce, won't get it. Cole Harris has the rebound. Here come the Indians again on their own. Harris all the way, good pass, but Hess wasn't ready for it. It was a little bit behind him too.
Yeah.
And it goes out of bounds.
And they kind of give each other 5 on the way down, so we'll get the next one.
You know, they don't have the height necessarily, obviously, with Ty Hyde graduating last year. So a lot of what Preston is doing right now is they're just trying to run people out of the gym.
Yeah, good overall team height across the guard line, but not that 6'7".
And a little reach-in foul. As Linhart, Priestley, Shumway back into the game. 41-7. As the three-pointer is good, put up by Ryan Harris. Harris has his first 3 points of the game. 2:40 to play here in the first half. Shumway, nice move down the middle, he's fouled. He's fouled by somebody we don't have on our roster, number 2.
Number 2, yeah. Shumway with 4 points so far in the game. Get a chance to add to that.
As Shumway's going to go to the line. Shumway with made both of his free throws so far, and this is his first miss of the year.
The immediate jinx.
Yeah, it was the carryover jinx. That's what it was. Nice. Boy. There's just no living with you and Ron Smaley, that jinx thing. As that one rattles in and comes out, he misses 2 in a row. Up in the front court, Diggers get it off. Christian Gordon wants to drive, kicks it back over, free throw line extended to the left side. Sanderson, now let's swing it back over to the right side as it comes to Harris. Harris looks at the top of the key. Instead, he'll go back in the corner. Back to Sanderson. Now back to Harris again. Back to Sanderson. Holds it up over his head. Good defense put on by Brecker Knapp. Can't find anybody as it comes to the elbow to Clay. Kick it off. Here's a three-pointer by Sanderson. No good. Rebound is inside. Linhart's got that one. Gives it back to Shumway. Here comes Shumway up into the front court. Quickly, it goes to Hammonds in the right corner. Hammonds going to get it back out. Priestley for the three, no good. Long rebound is off, and it's taken there by Gordon for the Diggers. 1:50 to play. 41-10 for the Indians. Rebound comes off. Quickly get it to Priestley all the way. Lay it up and in. Another one of those plays looked like he was going to go for a dunk, and second thought, I'll just lay it in instead.
Opted for the sure two.
Down low. Nice defense. Hammond's got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. It's funny because last year I was talking to one of the assistant coaches, and he said, if anybody on my team ever missed a dunk, he would be sitting next to me probably most of the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And that's twice now the Indians, okay, that just popped into my mind, and they decided not to dunk, as that'll be a reach-in foul on Shumway, as Rakin Clay tried to go back up with it. Shumway draws his second. That's 6 team fouls against the Indians here in the first half. The Diggers have 8. And going to the free throw line here is Rakin Clay. Shot is good. 1:23 to left here in the second quarter tonight, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home here in Preston. Clay back to the line again. That one in and out. And the long rebound is off to Roberts. He'll give it to Brecker Knapp in the backcourt where he's double teamed. So he'll give it back to Roberts. Gets it across the timeline. Priestley in the corner. Gets it back out. Bad pass. And it's taken away by Gordon. Gordon gets it ahead as it goes to Clay. Can't get a shot. Kick it over in the left corner. Three-pointer by Kendall Harris is good. Knapp quickly back down the floor. Lay it up. No good. As Sanderson has that rebound. That's too many empty trips now here for the Indians.
Yeah, Diggers putting a little pressure on of their own, going on a little mini run here.
Sanderson over on the right side as it comes again to Harris. Free throw line extend to the right. Nice move. Wiggles away from Shumway, puts up the three, and it goes up over and out. So the ball back to Preston with 36 seconds to play in the quarter. As they get it into Priestley. Kind of a soft full court press here shown by the Diggers as they'll give it to Shumway. Shumway will race the ball back up into the front court. Gets it out of a double team. Goes to Roberts. Kick it back out. Shumway fakes the three. Steps in. He'll take the two and hit it.
Long two. Beauty.
Shumway's got 7 here in the first half. 16 seconds to play. Back out top. It comes to Gordon. 45-14. Preston on top. Get it down low to the guy that we don't have a name for. As it comes, the rebound is off to Linhart. Give it to Shumway with one. Going to get it off. Steven. There's a layup. It will not go down for him. But Preston with a big half, and they lead handily here after the first half tonight. After the first 2 quarters, it's 45-14. We invite you to stay tuned. The Ralph Construction halftime report's coming up right after this.
KACA. The year is 1945. America is at war with Japan. The average home costs $5,000. And a day's worth of hard labor will earn you $9. 1945 is the year West Motor Company said, hey, let's sell cars in Cache Valley and give people a better car buying experience. Today, 75 years later, West Motor is still giving you a better experience. Right now, enjoy 0% financing or save more than ever on a new truck or SUV. See westmotorcompany.com for pictures, details, and discounts on every vehicle.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Hubbard for ChemDry of Northern Utah. Are you worried about the safety of your home or business? Well, ChemDry of Northern Utah can help. Their new Micro Pro Shield service disinfects, then adds antimicrobial protection for up to 90 days. They use patented technology to create a layer of spikes on surfaces that mechanically kills microbes on contact for up to 3 months. Their hospital-grade disinfectant is EPA approved for use against SARS-CoV-2, the very cause of COVID-19. It's simply ideal for residential and commercial settings. If you'd like more information about their new Micro Pro Shield service and you're in Cache or Box Elder County, make sure you call today, 435-752-6100. That's 435-752-6100 for ChemDry of Northern.
The halftime report is sponsored by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Call 435-232-18.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information. 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction. 435-232-18.
KACH.
Welcome back. We are at halftime in what was a very, very quick first half here tonight. And for Preston, they made the most of it. They lead 45-14 after the first half. Lyle Fuller, your impressions of the first half of play?
Well, I think Coach Jones has to be happy with the amount of pressure that was put on the ball. Numerous steals, numerous deflections, numerous challenge shots to make their shots difficult and grab the rebound and go. Indians got up and down and scored a lot of those points in transition, which, as we kind of referenced, will be the MO this year without a big dominant post. Not to take any away from Braden Hess, but he's not as big as Ty was or Braden Parker before him. So it's going to be more balanced attack this year, more guard-oriented, more up and down, and for Sugar Salem, they just need to calm down a little bit, handle the ball a little better, and run their stuff and play their game, see if they can claw back into this at all here in the second half.
You talk about balanced scoring. No, they don't have anybody in double digits yet, but they have 4 players with 7 points or more.
Right, and I'm counting up here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 8 players that scored in the first half for Preston. So excellent balance and spreading the ball around, sharing the ball well. I think a lot of those field goals are assisted.
The winner of this game will play Mountain Crest tomorrow night at 8 o'clock as Mountain Crest beat Bonneville 70-63 in the game just before we came on.
Entertaining game, up and down. It was closer than the final score maybe would indicate. Mountain Crest, the team that we beat pretty handily at their gym last year, but they're improved this year, and they've got some size. They've got 6'6", and some other kids that are pretty good size, so that'll be different challenge. Assuming Preston holds the lead here, it'll be a different challenge tomorrow night.
The other semifinal game in the winners bracket, it will feature Twin Falls going up against Skyview. Skyview had all they could handle with Marsh Valley.
That'll be a very interesting game. Yeah, Skyview had a huge size advantage on Marsh Valley, but Marsh fought and scrapped and just about pulled that one off. Twin Falls, of course, under a new coach. Coach Haar retired after many years at the helm there. And so it's kind of a new era there in Twin Falls basketball. One of our former district foes, but now we're back to just us, Century and Pokey. So.
That's right. This is the Ralph Construction halftime report. Going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back, look at the scores in the first half right after this.
KACH.
Sushi. A word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
At Preston Drug, we understand that everyone is busy and time is important. That's why we've implemented synchronization. We look at all the monthly prescriptions your family takes, and working with your doctor, we organize them so that you can pick them all up at one time each month. Synchronization with Preston Drug saves you time and money. Call Preston Drug today, and we'll get you into the synchronization system. It's free and it's simple. Preston Drug, 208-852-1563.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, let's look and see at the take a peek at the score sheet from the first half. As Crew Clark for Sugar Salem had 4 points in the first half. Toby Pinnick had 2 in the first half. Raycon Clark had a total of 3. Ryan Harris had 3, and Kendall Harris also had 3. Sugar Salem shot 4 free throws in the first half and were 2 out of 4 from the line. Now look at the Preston side of the score sheet. Lyle, what you got?
Overall for the Indians in the first half, I've got 14 out of 28 on 2-point field goal attempts. Excellent 50% shooting. 3-pointers, 3 for 5 and 6 for 9 from the line individually. Gabe Hammond's tough going on 2-pointers, but he did knock in a 3, so we'll give Gabe 3 points. Braden Hess hits 3 twos and 4 free throws for 10 points. I think he's the leading scorer coming out of half. Cole Harris hit a couple of 2-point buckets for 4 points. Brecker Knapp, 4 2-point field goals for 8 points. Roberts hit a 2-point field goal. Priestley hit a couple 2s and a 3 for 7 for Tate Priestley. Tyler Linhart came in, scored a couple buckets, so 4 for him, and Traeger Shumway off the bench. A 2, a 3, and 2 free throws, so 7 points for Shumway. Again, excellent balance to the scoring there in the first half, and in the second half, I suspect we may see a few more guys come off the bench, get a little playing time as well.
This is Brenda Rout, the Ralph's Construction halftime report. Take another break. Be right back. Third quarter right after this.
KACH.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction, 435-232-1837.
There are lots of reasons why Sanders Furniture has been in business for 88 years. One reason is the quality brand appliances and furnishings you can get when you shop at Sanders Furniture, like Amana, Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid. You'll also find comfortable recliners and seating, tables, beds and mattresses, home decor, and accents. If you like to shop where you're appreciated without a bunch of pressure from the salesman, then make sure you stop by Sanders Furniture today. We appreciate every customer. 148 South Main Street, Soda.
Third quarter getting ready to start. Third quarter is brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. I asked around, Lyle, today, and nobody can give me an answer. I know you like these trivia type things. When was the last time that the Preston boys team and the Preston girls team were both ranked number 1 in their classification at the same time?
Well, see, that one you've stumped me. It's not Stump the Schwab, but I am stumped.
Well, you know what? You're not alone, because everybody else said, I don't remember, or I don't think it's ever happened. Well, it's happened now, as the Preston boys come into this game ranked number 1 in 4A in the coaches poll, and the girls have been number 1 in the coaches poll on the girls' side for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, exciting to see the girls program under Coach Harris doing so well this year, and of course the Indians on the boys' side have won 3 games, so that plus reputation from previous years equals the ranking, I think.
That's right. As Harris has it on the right side as we start the third quarter. Hess down low. Knapp, great play as he gets away strong from Gazen Garmer and gets the layup. Garmer had his arms around him and couldn't stop him. In the left corner, it goes to Ryan Harris for the Diggers. Down low, Pinnick able to get the little soft shooter's roll, and that one goes in for him. Gives him 4. 47-16 as we play here in quarter number 3. Roberts. Harris pops up to the left elbow to pick it up. Back outside to Roberts again.
Diggers in a 1-3-1 zone, trying to slow the Indians down here a little bit.
They haven't shot as well from the outside as they have in the first 3 games on the road. Knapp doesn't take the 3. Roberts gets it back, bounces it down low to Hess. Nice pass down low to Harris for the layup. Cole Harris has 6, and it's 49-16.
Has 2 assists right off the bat here in the third quarter.
Corner, Harris for 3, good. Ryan Harris has got a pair of 3s in the game here tonight. And Preston's lead is down to 30 at 49-19. They'll hold it. Hammonds has it. Get it inside to Harris. Back outside comes to Knapp. Get it back to Hammonds. Make that one, Gabe, from straight away. No good. As the rebound is off to Ryan Harris again. Quickly comes to Crew Clark back in the middle. Dish it off over in the right corner. As it's Holt has it there. Can't find a place to go with it. He tries to bounce it down low, and it's off the hands of an Indian out of bounds. They try to get the pass down low to Toby Pinnick.
Yeah, better start to the half for Sugar Salem than the start of the game here for sure.
Well, their second quarter was better than the first. They scored 6 points in the first quarter and had 8 in the second. Unfortunately, that added up to a big deficit.
Right.
As down the middle, here comes Ryan Harris, and a little runner in the lane is good. And a timeout taken by the Indians. 6:09 to play here in the third, 49-21. Preston on top. Be right back.
KACA.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo Robotic Assistance System at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
KACH.
So Preston has the ball after the timeout. Baseline backcourt, and the Diggers are going to come out in a little full court press as it comes to Roberts. As Knapp has it, he'll give it back to Roberts, who circles in behind Brecker, gets it across the timeline, stumbles, almost loses it. Harris comes out to take it, but now they do take it away. Ryan Harris has it back up into the front court. Can't get a shot from the right corner. There's Knapp all over him. Bounce it down low on the block to Pinnick. Back outside as it comes to Holt. Swing it over. Garmer has it. So he can't get a shot either. They close that on him very quickly as well. Back to Crew Clark. Wants to drive from the left side. He gets cut off. Roberts gets a hand on it and deflects it out of bounds.
Yeah, you can see the athletic ability with Crew Clark. An excellent football player as well for the Diggers. Of course, they won a football state championship here in the fall in the 3A division.
They knocked around the Indians pretty well here in a game here at the field. Clark, free throw line extended left, back out top to Sanderson. Garmer, back to Harris on the right side, down low on the block to Pinnick. Can't get a shot. Kick it back to Garmer. His 3 no good. Roberts gets knocked away from him, but out of bounds. I believe last touch by Pinnick, and Preston gets the ball back. Again, they'll come out in that press. Roll the Diggers. They've had a little success with it. They've certainly have upset the Indians so far here in quarter number 3. As Harris, a little turnaround in the lane, can't get that one to go down, and a foul, loose ball foul. That's going to go on Hess away from the ball.
Get Hess kind of going over the back for that offensive rebound. Yeah, a little start the third quarter. The Diggers have been the more aggressive team. Preston's got to pick it back up.
Clark down the middle, blocked out of bounds by Harris, and it hits Clark, and the ball's going to go back to the Indians.
Great play by Cole. Lone returning starter from last year's squad, Cole Harris.
Again, the full court pressure as Knapp circles around the back court, gets up in the front court to Harris. Cole down the middle. Nice little look-off pass down low to Hess, but he knocked it around a little bit. Roberts from the right side needs a bounce and gets it.
Good soft touch, high arch. Good soft touch.
I love the way he shoots. 51-21, Preston on top. Inside, no good. Hess has that rebound on the missed shot there by Ryan Harris. As it comes back to Roberts, back up into the front court. In fact, might have been knocked away from behind as it goes to Sanderson. To Clark in the front court. Three-pointer, no good. As Hess had it, knocked it away, saved on the floor, but they save it back to the Indians. Unfortunately, now here come the Indians back in an odd man rush as they get it to Knapp. Three-pointer, good. No, short. Roberts with the rebound down low, gets the layup. As slow to get up was Toby Pinnick after he went down back here.
Yeah,
at the other end.
He's up, moving a little gingerly, but up now.
Clark pinned up against the timeline, threw it away, intercepted by Harris. Harris tried to get it down low and a bad pass as Garmer almost took it away, and that's going to be a foul against Brecker Knapp, just his first. But 3 quick fouls against the Indians here in the second half as Coy Sanderson will come back into the game, as does Kendall Harris. Almost like a hockey line change. They bring Christian Gordon back into the game now, too.
Yeah, whole new bunch of diggers in, and just Shumway in for the Indians now.
So the Indians go back to their full court pressure. They get it back up in the front court, do the diggers. They hand it to Gordon into the right corner. Can't get a shot there. Bounce it down low. Turn around. Nope. They'll kick it back out. Sanderson for 3 from straight away is no good. Saved on the floor, but it comes to Harris. Cole will push in a hurry. Down low. Knapp. Lay it in.
Good vision by Cole to push that all the way up ahead. Brecker waiting right there into the hoop.
On the right side, Harris back out top as it comes to Gordon again. 3:05 to play in the quarter. 55-21. Indians on top. As it comes back to Harris again. Fakes the 3, doesn't take it. Gives it back to Gordon. Gordon comes back across the top of the key. Nice pass to get it into inside of the paint to Clay. His shot no good. And Harris has another rebound for the Indians. Back up into the front court, it comes to Hammonds. Hammonds, a very quiet night so far.
Yeah, leading scorer for Preston on the year. Just a 3-pointer, so just 3 so far for Gabe.
Cole, little scoop shot from the right block is good as Cole Harris will put that in. Yeah, Gabe Hammonds averages just over 21 points a game, and he only has 3 so far tonight. Gets a hand on that, knocks it out of bounds. As Tate Priestley's going to come back in, and Braden Hess is going to go back to the bench with his 2 fouls.
With that hot start, teams are really going to key on Hammonds and try to double team him, keep the ball out of his hands. Sugar Salem very aware of where he is everywhere he goes tonight on the floor.
Tyler Linhart checks in. He'll be back in next time is dead. As the pass inside, nice little layoff pass to Sanderson. His shot no good. Harris again has the rebound. Cole again will push up to the front court. Ball is deflected by Knapp and then deflected off the hands of Priestley and out of bounds.
Looks like Linhart in now for the Indians, and Brecker Knapp will take a seat. Brecker having a good night here.
Yeah, at the rate we're going, we're about 2 minutes away from going to the fourth quarter, and in all likelihood we'll have a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Yep, Preston leading by 36 points here with 2 minutes to play here in the third. Clark swing it all the way around in the corner as it comes back over to Sanderson. Coy, who doesn't shoot, gives it back to Kendall Harris. His pull-up jumper, no good. As up high for the rebound is Hammonds, and he's fouled. With 1:48 to play here in the third quarter, that's only the first team foul against Sugar Salem here in the second half. So the ball out of bounds to the Indians.
Not a lot of fouls called either way in the game.
Hammonds lost it. Get it back up in the front court. Shumway back in the game. Nice pass down low to Linhart for the layup. Linhart's got 6, and it's 59-21. On the block, driving, trying to get position, but he can't get a shot. So he'll kick it back out as it comes to Kendall Harris again. From the right elbow, doesn't shoot. Lays it off to Raken Clay. That spun in and finally rolled out. Little flip shot from behind the backboard put up by Harris is no good. Cole Harris has the rebound for the Indians. Back to Shumway. Nice little crossover up into the front court. Priestley fakes the 3. Now in the paint. Trying to just hang on to the ball. Finds himself in triple teamed. And a timeout called by the Indians with 1:04 to play here in the third. Preston up 59-21 here at the third quarter. We'll take a timeout and be right back.
KACH.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated.
It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
We have 104 left here in quarter number 3. And we talk about missing of the size of Ty Hyde in the middle. Well, Ty's here. He's in the gym tonight, sitting over there on the far side enjoying the game. Preston has the ball, baseline, front court. As Shumway will bring it in. Looking. Nice pass down low to Harris. Harris got much better position and able to get the layup, and he's fouled from behind.
Harris able to use that strength as well to power up through the defender, finish through the contact, get a trip to the line.
Clay draws the foul. And Harris's free throw is short. Cole 1 out of 3 from the line tonight. Here's Kendall Harris back up in the front court. We go under a minute to play here in quarter number 3 as they bounce it inside to Gordon. Kick out. Clay with a three-pointer from the left corner, no good. Cole Harris has another rebound, and he'll lay it back to Hammonds with 42 seconds to play. Swing it all the way around in the right corner to Priestley. Back out top to Shumway again. Shumway will hold. Now wants to dribble, gives it off to Hammonds. Gabe's three. Needs a bounce, won't get it, and a foul inside. As fouls on number 22. They call it on Linhart. That's his first. So the ball's going to go back over to Sugar Salem with 31 seconds to play here in the third. As they try to hand it to Coy Sanderson, and it goes right through his legs, a la Bill Buckner.
Yeah, I was saying, in baseball, that'd be an unforced error.
So the full court pressure again, get it to Hammonds in the backcourt. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Here comes Gabe. Gives it off to Shumway with 15 seconds. Shumway almost had it poked away, and then a reach-in foul by Sanderson. And we talk about useless fouls and silly fouls, and that's certainly one of them. He's 47 feet away from the basket, and you reach in and try to poke it away with 12 seconds left in the quarter. And down by 40.
Right. See what they're trying to run here.
Hammonds, get it down low to Hammonds with 2. Fall away jumper, no. Actually, it was more of a pass to Cole Harris, but Cole couldn't corral it. As we'll go to the fourth quarter, Preston leading 61-21. Fourth quarter coming up right after this.
KACH.
At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500, or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
There's a special bond between people and their pets. One that's built during playtime, chore time, cuddle time, and of course, lots of meal times. That's why IFA Country Stores carries all the best food for all kinds of pets, whether they're a part of your lifestyle, a part of your livelihood, or a part of your family. IFA Country Stores, helping to grow the things you love.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we go to the fourth quarter. Boy, it has been all Preston here tonight. They lead 61-21, a 40-point lead as we start quarter number 4.
Looks like our first appearance tonight for Rhett Larson, one of the JV stalwarts, getting some varsity time.
He's played in 2 of the 3 games so far, and has had good minutes when he's been in there.
Yeah, brings great size in the middle.
Bounce pass inside, poked away again by the Indians, taken away by the Indians. As Priestley gets run over by Pinnock, no foul. As it comes forward Here's Harris. His shot no good. Larson fights for the rebound, but it's Linhart who comes away with it. Gives it off to Roberts. Quickly up into the front court. Shumway on the left side. Gives it back out top to Roberts again. Roberts just holds the hand up and says, hold on a minute. Let's slow things down here just a second. Priestley in the left corner. Down low, Linhart fouls as he goes up.
I like how efficient Linhart is, Dan, when he gets the ball down low. He knows where he's going, goes right up, keeps it high, goes right to the hoop, gets a chance to add to his, 6 points already so far tonight.
First free throw attempt is no good by Linhart. That's his first one of the night. And he'll go back and try the second. Linhart's second one. Boy, that one way down and then spun back out. So he missed them both. So here comes Sanderson back up into the front court. Harris, he finds himself down on the left block, then almost threw it away, but it ends up back in the hands of Crew Clark somehow. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. Nobody has scored as of yet. Sanderson drives, knocked away from behind by Roberts, taken away by Roberts. Get it ahead to Linhart. All the way, right-hand layup from the left side is no good, as a traveling violation inside. Toby Pinnock got the rebound, then lost his balance and couldn't get rid of it before he fell.
Yeah, Linhart may have been better off giving that one up to a guard and then trying to get position and get it back when he gets back down to the post.
As down low to Larson, put it up and it won't go down. That's a couple of times now tonight that Preston players have gotten great position inside. Able to wall off their defender and then get the bounce pass on that little short inbounds throw. Larson's free throw is short.
Yeah, Larson, of course, outstanding offensive lineman on the football team and starting to get some attention from colleges that way, from what I understand. So,
and just a junior, so he's still got another year left in him. He makes that free throw. That's his first made free throw of the year. He's 1 out of 5 from the line here in the season. 62-21. Kazan Garmer has the ball up top. He'll give it off to Clark. Goes between his feet. Now he'll give it back outside to Harris. Harris gives it back to Garmer. Good defense by the Indians as they go into a 2-3 zone press here. And not really able to crack it so far has been the Diggers. Clark with the fall-away jumper is good. That's a 2. Clark, their big hot hand. He's only got 6 points here tonight.
Yeah, the Indians have kept him in check.
Priestley has it in the right corner, back outside to Shumway. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. He'll give it off to Roberts. Roberts goes to Larson, 17 feet straight away. Now back outside to Roberts again. As Clark wraps around from behind and knocks it away. It will stay with Preston. Tonight's game brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto insurance through Mutual of Enumclaw. Call Naylor Insurance at 852-0810. Or you can find them right here on Main Street. On North State Street, I should say, here in Preston. As Roberts' layup won't go down and a foul inside.
Too bad. Beautiful drive, beautiful finger roll. Did everything but stay down in the hoop.
Red Larson draws the foul, his first, team's fourth. And again, in the running clock situation, we're down under 4.5 to play. Preston leads by 39. They told me there'd be no math. Harris, back out top, comes to Clark. Clark, nice little misdirection move. Kick it back outside to Harris again. Can't get a shot. Garmer will. 3-pointer is good. You know, Garmer's been everywhere tonight, but believe it or not, that's his first 3 points of the game. As it comes to Shumway up in the front court. Shumway gives it back to Roberts. 62-26, Preston on top. As Roberts loses his balance, slips and almost goes down, but able to keep the ball and keep his balance. And a traveling violation against Linhart. And Tyler gets that incredulous look on his face like, what are you talking about? So here comes Clark back up into the front court. 3:30 to play. Looks like Preston will be playing Mountain Crest tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Unless the roof absolutely falls in the next 3.5 minutes. As it back down low, kick it back outside. Harris from the left corner. His 3-pointer is no good. Rebound inside comes off to Tyler Linhart. Lenhart will give that off to Shumway up into the front court. Lenhart has it. 8-foot jumper, good. Tyler's got 8. That's a season high for him. In just his second game back after a little illness kept him out of the first couple of games as well.
Yeah, he adds a lot of important depth down low for the Indians.
Three-pointer by Garmer's no good, and rebound put back, no good again. Rebound is off to Larson. He'll give it to Shumway. As Shumway hustles the ball back up into the front court. Little runner found himself running through traffic and then had to do something with the ball and just threw it up toward the basket. It was an air ball. And as Steve Roberts will draw the foul, trying to get the rebound after that wild shot by Shumway.
Yeah, those are not too likely to fall, 15-foot runners. But he'll learn. He'll come back strong.
Kind of look like George Gervin. Just palm that, run and hang. And
yeah, that's right.
You remember the Iceman?
Sure.
Corner. Crew Clark, no good. Larson's got another board. Gives it off to Shumway. Now lets everybody run by him. He'll take his time, bring it up the floor. 1:50 to play here in regulation. Shumway working against Clark. Larson comes out to set the pick. Now they want him to move back down instead as Shumway still dribbles. The clock continues to run. Lenhart pops out to help him. Give it off to Roberts. We're down to 1:35 to play in the game. Here with the running clock in the fourth quarter. Lenhart has it poked away, taken away here by Sugar Salem. Here come the Diggers up into the front court. Bounce it into the corner as
I think he stepped on the line, yeah.
Christian Gordon stepped back to try to push off to go up and stepped out of bounds. Kendall Harris back into the game for Sugar Salem as Roberts will get it into Shumway in the back court. Whoops. Harris almost got away with hooking Shumway, but he gets back up into the front court. 1 minute to play here in regulation. Get it to Lenhart, and Lenhart's fouled. Foul's going to go on number 21. That's Toby Pinnock, just his second. That's 6 team fouls now on Sugar Salem, which is all academic anyway. Preston doesn't need to shoot any more free throws here tonight. As they lob that inside, as Larson was mugged. As they knock the ball out of bounds, it'll stay with Preston. Clock continues to run with the running clock down to 30 seconds left. As Shumway will get it in again, as Lenhart has it, gives it back to Priestley. 20 seconds to play. Ball come all the way back out near the timeline as it's held there. Shumway will give it back to Roberts. Roberts will stand and dribble with 10, 9. We go under 10 seconds to play here. 6-5. And that's the way the game's going to end. Preston's going to come away with a 64-26 win here in their home opener here tonight, as they have win again here on opening night and extend that winning streak. They extend the winning streak overall, as going back to last year, they have won 26 consecutive games now as they knock off Sugar Salem here tonight, 64-26. We invite you to stay tuned. We'll come back with a post-game show and a visit with Coach Tyler Jones in just a few minutes. Back with more right after this.
Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, we have all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. Now stay tuned for the postgame show, coming right up.
Behind every project is a True Value. At Stokes Market and True Value in Preston, whether you need hardware, dog food, tools, batteries, plumbing supplies, paint, or cleaning products, you'll find them all. Plus a whole lot more at Stokes Market and True Value. With a large inventory, you'll find all the big name brands you trust and low prices every time you visit. So whether you're just starting or you're in the middle of a project, stop in today and visit our friendly, knowledgeable staff. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NC.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tire scoreboard.
Well, a very quick-moving game here tonight as Preston came out early, very quick, very hard, very fast. They scored 24 points in the first quarter and never looked back as they knocked off Sugar Salem tonight, 64-26.
Yeah, great start to the tournament for the Indians. They got a comfortable win, as it turns out. Got a lot of guys in the game. Of course, when you play 3 games in 3 days, that starts to show up on Saturday if you get those tired legs. So good to get a lot of guys, a lot of minutes. And balanced scoring, just good overall team effort tonight by the Indians.
You know, they took the suspense out of the game early, but they ran their winning streak to on home openers now to 12 in a row. As the last time they lost a home opening game was all the way back in 2008. As they pick up the win here this evening, you have to be impressed with. You know, they lose the size inside. You have to go back and kind of reinvent themselves. And they kick up the team speed a couple of notches and just outrun people down the floor.
Yeah, not to dwell on last year too much, but you lose the 4A Idaho Player of the Year in Ty Hyde. You lose the 4A Tournament MVP and Luke Smaley, an outstanding point guard, and a whole raft of other good seniors. And you think, well, what do we have this year? So what we have is a good team here. It will be tested more tomorrow night against Mountain Crest maybe than we're tonight, but it'll be interesting to see how we play out over the course of these next 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, when they can come out and they can still go out and put up an impressive win, score 64 points, and their hot hand so far on the year, Gabe Hammonds, only ends up the game with 3 points.
Yeah, Gabe had tough luck in the first half, particularly with a lot of shots that just rimmed out on him. And then in the second half, the score well in hand. He didn't look for his own shot as much, but by far and away the lowest scoring game so far of the year for Gabe.
And you for those who didn't see the game earlier on mylocalradio.com, watch the JV team. It's well worth the time to watch the feed and go back and watch it, because you talk about this team, just wait. There are people who can absolutely fill it up playing on the JV team.
Yeah, the JV team, not a whole lot of size. Rhett Larson starts at center for them. He's got size, but, boy, they can shoot, handle, pass. And the JV won over Star Valley today in their game by about 10 points, 9 or 10 points.
Yeah, so it's amazing. So Preston gets Mountain Crest tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
The Mustangs, of course, out of Hiram, it's a pretty good-sized school. They would be a bigger 4A comparatively if they were in Idaho. And a team that we beat pretty handily last year, but it's a new year. And they came out, played with a lot of fire, a lot of aggressiveness against Bonneville, and took them out, ended up winning by 7 or 8, whatever that score was. And so, that'll be a good challenge for the Indians here tomorrow night.
64-26 the final. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We're expecting to get a visit from Coach Tyler Jones here in a minute, but we'll take a timeout. We'll come back and run through the score sheet right after this.
KACH.
The year is 1945. America is at war with Japan. The average home costs $5,000. And a day's worth of hard labor will earn you $9. 1945 is the year West Motor Company said, hey, let's sell cars in Cache Valley and give people a better car buying experience. Today, 75 years later, West Motor is still giving you a better experience. Right now, enjoy 0% financing or save more than ever on a new truck or SUV. See westmotorcompany.com for pictures, details, and discounts on every vehicle.
WestMotorCompany.com.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, let's see what the score sheet will tell us here as we look back on tonight's game. First here for Sugar Salem, Crew Clark, who was, we are told, their big hot hand. He finished the game with only 6 points tonight. Kazan Garner had 3 in the game. Toby Pinnick finished the game with 4. Ryan Clark had 3. Ryan Harris actually ended up as their top scorer as he had 8 points, and Kendall Harris finished the game with 3. Before the coach joins us, why don't you go through what Preston did here real quick.
Yeah, so good balanced scoring tonight for the Indians overall. They go 24 out of 40 on 2-point field goals, 3 for 8 on threes, and 7 for 15 on free throws. Individually tonight for the Indians, we talked about a little bit at the top of the post game. Gabe Hammond's rough go on 2-pointers. It goes 0 for 6 on 2s, 1 for 3 on threes for 3 points. Hess with a good night tonight, 3 for 3 on 2s, hits 4 free throws for 10 points. Cole Harris goes 5 for 8, 0 for 3 from the line for 10. Cole all over the floor. Good floor game with steals and rebounds, assists as well tonight for Cole. Brecker Knapp, 12 points tonight for Brecker. He gets 6 on 2-pointers. And Roberts gets 3 out of 5 on 2s, 0 for 1 on 3s for 6 points as well. Tate Priestley came off the bench. Hit a couple of 2s, goes 1 for 2 on 3s for 7. Tyler Linhart also off the bench. 4 for 5 on 2s, 0 for 2 from the line for 8, and Shumway, 1 for 1, 1 for 1, and 2 for 4 for 7 points, and Rhett Larson got in and made a free throw. So 64 for the Indians, 26 for Sugar Salem. Good night for the Indians, good balanced scoring.
Tyler Jones joins us now here on the post-game show as we talk to the coach for a couple of minutes. You know, I want to say you made it look easy, but I know better than that. It wasn't as easy as it looked.
Good. No, I liked our energy. I thought it was a great start. We've had some slow starts this year in our games, and I thought our pressure, we got a lot of deflections, which led to easy baskets and transition baskets and got us really going, and that was good to see because we haven't really done that in a game yet this year. So, and our length, that's one thing that we offer. We're all long, and we ought to be able to get those deflections, and really got going and had a great start. So that was good. A good balanced effort, like you said. Tonight Gabe didn't score, but other people also, we had good balance, 7 or 8 points from a lot of guys, and you need that.
Right.
Each night's different, and it was a great game. We got some of those guys who'd been out, some good minutes tonight and experience, and just a good overall team win. And we told the boys in the locker room that this was night 1, and each night's going to get tougher, but definitely we're happy to be playing tomorrow night.
I mean, because you come out and you outscore them by 18 in the first quarter and really kind of put your thumb on them, and you don't really let up either. And, by that time you get to the fourth quarter and you're in a running clock, and that doesn't matter.
Yeah. So anyway, we needed that, and this should give the kids some confidence, and hopefully we can keep building on that.
Yeah, you got a good look at Mountain Crest tonight as they took on Bonneville. They come out with a win there. Looking forward to that matchup tomorrow night. What are your thoughts on Mountain Crest?
They're a much improved team this year. They scored 70 tonight, and you saw they could really shoot the ball. They have some size inside, and it'll be a good matchup for us for sure. Two good teams, and it should be fun tomorrow night, the semifinals. And it was a great day one of the tournament, and we're looking forward to Mountain Crest and having a good challenge tomorrow night.
If you go back and you break this game down a little bit, I mean, you talk very positive that the team played very well, and they did. But there's still got to be some building elements in there as well.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about you want to continue to build momentum, and at the end you get some turnovers and things get a little sloppy. But free throws tonight too. That's won us the last two games. Our free throws tonight, we were 5 for 12. Something we need to shoot better, especially in those close games. So definitely things we can improve on, and we'll need to continue to have success this weekend.
Right, of course, part of the Indians Classic for 2020 as well is a JV division and a freshman division. Our JV picked up a win over Star Valley. I didn't get a score on our freshmen. What happened with the freshmen?
They were tied up by one going into the fourth quarter. They ended up getting beat 39-28 by Sugar tonight. So they had a tough one. But yeah, JV won, and tomorrow all three teams will play again. The JV are at 120. In the new gym here, they'll play Rigby, so that should be a tough game. And then the freshmen play tomorrow night at 8 against Marsh Valley, and then we'll play Mountain Crest. So it should be another full day of basketball, and appreciate you broadcasting all the games, and a lot of fun for the people that can't be here.
And we talk about 2020 being such a strange year. With the COVID situation, Star Valley can't play 3 games because of Wyoming rules. So Evanston was going to come over. Evanston can't come over because their whole team gets quarantined today. What happens in that game, that first game at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon?
So Star Valley, they're gonna come over again and fill that. They have 4 teams: a freshman, sophomore, junior, and a varsity. So they're gonna mix it around so they can make it work. They're helping us out in a tough situation. So yeah, it's just each week changes and all that, but we're happy to be playing, and the team is off to a great start this season, and hopefully all our fans, I know they wish they could be here, can be watching, and hopefully, who knows, down the road maybe we'll get them back.
The funny thing is, you talk about having to juggle around teams. We've had to juggle around broadcasters. A lot of people who don't know, we brought in other broadcasters from other teams to help cover the games here for us this weekend. The Mountain Crest guy, he comes down with COVID, tests positive on Monday. One of their other staff members from the stations in Logan was going to fill in for him. He tests positive this morning and can't come. So then the Skyview guy has to pull double duty. so this is one of those things where everything's up in the air.
Yeah, for sure. So no, it's good. The boys they're getting better though each night and playing hard, and I really like how their effort. They play hard, and that's going to take us a long way, I hope.
We appreciate your time after a nice win tonight, Coach, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.
That's Coach Tyler Jones after a nice win by the Indians. We'll take a timeout and come back and wrap it up right after this.
KACA.
Sushi. A word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
KACH.
Before we say goodnight, let's give the microphone back to Lyle Fuller one more time, get some final thoughts out of him.
again, big picture thought, great to be playing basketball, great to have a 2020 Preston Indians Classic with the COVID situation. And for Preston, you got what you wanted out of opening night in terms of a win. Everybody was healthy. You got a lot of guys in, a lot of guys scored. And now, you forget about this one and you try to go get the next one. And, as Tyler Jones has shown over his time as the coach here, one of the things he's great at is getting the team better over the course of the season. In season, you have to improve. And so he'll be looking to find things to improve on from game to game, night to night. And we'll see if the Indians can come out and do even a little better tomorrow night.
That's right. And tomorrow night will be something indeed, as we'll have another 5 games for you streamed live on mylocalradio.com. That gets started tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 with the Preston JVs playing. We'll have games for you again at 3, 4:40, 6:30, and then the Preston Indians varsity team will take on Mountain Crest tomorrow night, 8 o'clock tip-off here at Preston Gym, 7:45 pregame, and that's when we will join you again. And that'll wrap up our coverage here for tonight. As our executive producer of KACH Radio Sports is Val Cook. Our studio coordinator tonight is John Beverly. Special thanks to Alan White for his work on the camera on our video feeds this afternoon on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, for Lyle Fuller, I'm Dan Hubbard, and reminding you of the final score as the Preston Indians knock off the Sugar-Salem Diggers tonight by the final score of 64-26 as Preston improves to 4-0 on the year. Until tomorrow night, be safe, everyone, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow from here at Preston Gym. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of